Welcome to the Bobby Wallace Show. Here are your hosts, Coach Bobby Wallace and J.D. Byers.
Welcome into the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. I'm your host, J.D. Byers. And, Coach, come down to Cleveland, Mississippi. You got Parker Field, McCool Stadium here behind you. It's a sweet time to get a win anytime you come here. You did it 24 years ago. Got your first head coaching victory here at this stadium, and get another one tonight.
Well, anytime you come to Cleveland, Mississippi and win, it's a great, great feeling. Anytime you win on the road in our conference, it's a great feeling. And both programs are very similar as far as transition on new coaching staffs, a lot of new players. I think they had more experience at the quarterback position because he had played all last year at Missouri State, and our kids fought hard all night long. And it was a great win. Like you said, 24 years ago, it was really sweet to get the first win of my career as a head coach. That was a unique game with tornadoes all over, going over the stadium, having to clear the stadium and then come back. But gosh, just a lot of things happened in the last 24 years, so it's really sweet to be here and see our kids play so hard and win the game.
Defensive coordinator Chris Willis didn't get a Powerade bath or anything, did it? It's got to be sweet for him, too, coming back to his alma mater. Cody Gross even coached here for a while.
Absolutely, and I know, Chris, this is really the way the defense played and the job that all the defensive coaches did, Chris and Brett Borden and all the, Blake Ferris, Stephen Figueroa, all of them that helped, Michael Pendergrass. They all deserve a lot of credit, but the kids had to play, and it's just great. And like I said, Chris, this is where he went to school, and they've been gone for a long time, been at UNA a long time. So it's really always sweet to come home and win.
Not perfection in the first half, but some great adjustments in the locker room, came back and got some momentum that was a big part of the second, and third, and fourth quarter.
Well, there's no question that one play about one long run gave us all the momentum in the world. We'll talk about that later, but once we got that, we had the momentum in the fourth quarter, and we felt like we could win in the second half. Very ugly offensive first half and not real pretty in the second, but good enough to win. It
was the 56th meeting, between UNA and Delta State, and the Lions get the 31st win in the series over Delta State, winning 20-12. We get an 8-point victory here in Cleveland, Mississippi. We'll have first half highlights and more coming up on the Bobby Wallace Show.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by TVA Community Credit Union, TNT Fireworks, the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, and the Marriott of the Shoals Hotel and Spa, and by Little Steve's.
Hello, I'm Bobby Wallace, head football coach of the UNA Lions. We've seen some exciting changes here the last year at UNA, and the same can be said of my friends at the new TVA Community Credit Union. Along with their new name, TVA Community Credit Union has just launched a new website and a new state-of-the-art facility on Wilson Dam Road in Muscle Shoals. But the one thing that will never change is the legendary service that has set them apart for over 75 years. TVA Community Credit Union. They're everybody's credit union.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Bobby Wallace Show, and wishes them good luck in their quest for a Division II national championship. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group. Earn high profits in a short period of time selling TNT's quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at TNTfireworks.com. Remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions!
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. #1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. #2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
When you support Little Steve's convenience stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They in turn support our high schools, our community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying we believe in America. 7 locations in Florence. Pine Street, Florence Boulevard at the corner of Helton Drive and Cox Creek Parkway and Chisholm Road. Cloverdale Road, Petersville. Woodward Avenue, Muscle Shoals. And Highway 72 in Killen. Little Steve's. Believe in America.
Sweet win over Delta State University. The Lions win at 20-12 over the Statesmen on the road, an 8-point victory. Coach, first half, not the prettiest thing. We come out, and really the MVPs of the first half, the punters. They swapped punts. Field position was huge.
Well, defenses were playing great, and nobody was getting first downs. And like you said, we had to punt the ball, I think 7 times in the whole game. I don't know how many were in the first half, but Michael Schuster is doing a great job, and it's really funny that our punt protection has done a great job and coverage, but they rushed the shield and they were, putting pressure on the shield, which, that's easy to do, but you can't block it if you don't, as long as we don't let them come from the wrong gaps. And so they were coming back here and hitting the shield, and Michael was getting great punts off, and everybody's panicking a little bit because this is the first year we've ever used this protection here. I've done it before, and it's safe, but it looks scary at times because they put pressure on that shield. But Michael hung in there, and he got some great punts, great hang time. Coverage was good. I don't know what our net was, but it had to be over 40 yards with him averaging 47 yards. I don't remember him having but 1 or 2 little returns. And so, that's a great job. And, first half, like I said, belonged to the defense of both teams. And the thing that scared me is they got a field goal right there at the end of the half. And, usually that gives you a little momentum going into halftime. But Anthem came out in the 3rd quarter and didn't move the ball, so maybe it did. But bottom line is that solid first half on defense, kicking game, and we didn't give them anything easy on offense by turning it over in a bad place.
Chris Coffey had our only score in the first half, had a 15-yard touchdown run. They had a late field goal to go into the locker room up 9-7. Here are the first half highlights.
Gulf South Conference play on the road to take on 1-1 Delta State University. Pontius approaches. He'll kick this one low, end over end, but deep into the end zone. Downs fumbles it in the end zone. He'll cover it there. UNA rushing 4. The 2 linebackers are staggered. Our safeties are deep, and they come on the option. A late pitch, and we hog time in the back. Michael Johnson, nothing. 1 wide out to the right, that's Clayton. 1 running back as they want to throw on the screen. Near side, catch is made. Eric Clayton hits, spins to the boundary, and he's still short of the original line of scrimmage. We have no score yet as Jalen Rita sneaks up. They fake, then wanting to throw. Flushing, going to throw down the near boundary behind the coverage, but way out of bounds. Good defense, Kevin Jackson. Snapping it back, here is Andrew Jones standing at his own 23. Smith deep again, another low kick, and this one driving Smith over the shoulder, grab 10. Goes to the far boundary, can't break a tackle. 1 safety deep now as they roll their coverage on the option play. Wingo keeps it, good fake, spins. He's up to about the 14, maybe the 15-yard line. 2 wideouts to the wide side of the field here on the near side. From the far hash, Wingo looks left side on the down and out. Caught, and it appears to be the first down of the game. 3rd and a long 4. Luke Wingo with a long snap count. Takes the snap, 2 running backs fakes, steps up in the pocket, delivers 1, intercepted. Boom, it's bobbled and dropped. Xavier Triplett had it in his grasp, going deep as Schuster steps up, again a heavy rush. Puts this one up high. Backpedaling, Eric Clayton at the 31. Clayton goes up. Josh Roberts on the solo form tackle. The give up the middle, big belly play and a big hole. Michael Johnson, first carry of the game, across midfield. He's got 20 yards and down the far hash. The sophomore, Trevor Wooden, sets him in motion. Comes down the line on the option, low pitch. The ball is fumbled. It is still on the turf. Picked up by North Alabama. We get a turnover. Caleb Massey has it inside Delta State territory at the 44, and the pendulum swings just that quickly. And Chris Tilley. Here is Alexander on a 3rd and 9. Good protection. Holds the football. Rolls to the right. It's going to throw over the middle. Finds a receiver, but it is intercepted. Melvin Harris didn't turn. He was wide open, and now we throw it right back to Delta State. Patrick Beathley comes in at wide receiver. They give up the middle. Big hole right up the guts. Justin MacArthur, 2nd carry in a row. No tight ends into the game. 4 wideouts. One of those receivers comes in motion on the option. Keeper Wood cuts it up. He's got running room. Loose at the 20 on the cutback. He's at the 10. And he barrels over a UNA defender into the end zone. Touchdown. And it's all started on a UNA interception. The snap, the hold, the kick. This one kicking to our right is up. This one off the upright. This one is no good. Here is Andrew Jones' kick. This one end over end, spinning tightly, taken 1 yard deep into the end zone. Here's the run back, Lamar Smith at the 20, up the gut, big hole, stays on his feet, maintains his balance, ducks his head 35 up to the 39-yard line. It's 2 wides to the left, Allman and Harris over to the right. This is a 3rd and 9. Straight drop back, flush, there's pressure. Chris Alexander wants to keep it. He'll tuck the ball, picks up a block, dives short though with a 1st down marker, fumbles forward, and it is dove on. Do we get credit for it? Fumbling it forward to the 22-yard line. If so, it's a North Alabama 1st down.
means that they're reading that inside receiver, and the corner reacts off of him.
Up the middle, Coffey zigging and zagging. Coffey's free. Coffey into the end zone. Up the hash mark. Touchdown, North Alabama. 61-yard scoring drive with Schuster to put us up by a point. This one on the way, and the kick is good. North Alabama 7, Delta State 6. The way off the field under his own power. Trevor Wooden throws, slant, wide open, catch is made. Inside the 5, leading to the 3.
Strong 6'2", 225 quarterback.
Tight ends either way. Got to keep it. He's going down. He is sacked for the 3rd time. Big star sack, Rod Woodson. Now an empty backfield as they add a wide out to the near side. Trevar Wooden, shotgun snap, throws, slant, caught, leaning, and they say he went down shy of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
3rd down,
under
probably
center.
A quarterback sneak.
Under center, Wooden takes the snap, goes to the right, penalty marker down. The umpire's there, and I think we stopped him short anyway. Wing to the right on the formation as Wooden puts him in, takes the snap, rolls right, rolls and throws. This one over the fingertips of a wide open receiver at the 2. It'll go incomplete. Trevor Wooden to hold. The kick to our right. The snap is there. The kick high, end over end, and into the slack net, good. And that's the final play of the 2nd quarter.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by Sheffield, Layton, and Russellville Pharmacies, and now in Lawrence County, Logan Pharmacy in Moulton, E.A. Nelson Company, and by Southern Fastening.
These days, there's still a need for genuine personal relationships, especially when it comes to your pharmacy. Sheffield, Layton, and Russellville pharmacies are still locally owned and independent, the way you like it. From the time you walk through the front door, you just feel that family atmosphere. Plus, they provide fast, easy, and extra-friendly service every time. Rodney Logan and his staff have everything you need when you need it, and they also specialize in topical compounding medication, mixed on-site. Sheffield, Layton, and Russellville pharmacies. Great customer service at all 3 locations.
If you're looking for top quality equipment to maintain your property, then look no further than E.A. Nelson Company, located in Florence. They represent the top-notch players in the lawn and garden industry, such as Walker mowers, Bad Boy mowers, Massey Ferguson tractors, Rhino, and other short-line implements. E.A. Nelson is a one-stop full-service dealer providing sales, service, and replacement parts. Whether it's manicuring a lawn, maintaining a green field, or landscaping, E.A. Nelson has equipment for you. Then come by and see what top-notch equipment is all about at 1011 Mitchell Boulevard next to O'Neill Bridge in Florence, or call 256-766-0356.
First there was hammer and nail, then air-powered pneumatics, followed by cordless tools, both gas and battery powered. Now, from Senco, the leader in the power fastening industry, there is Fusion Technology. Power fastening with no gas, no hose, no competition. Senco's Fusion Technology creates the first true cordless pneumatic nailers.
5 distribution centers in the Southeast as a Southern Fastening Systems representative nearby to serve you. Southern Fastening Systems and Senco brands, a team that can't be beat.
So the Lions, after the first 2 quarters, would trail by 2 at the half, heading to the locker room. They get a field goal on the last play of the 2nd quarter, but it's always about adjustments. Games are never over after the first 2 quarters. Things got changed.
Well, the thing that happened with our adjustments offensively, defensively, we only adjusted one little thing on one play that was giving us a little trouble with the inside run. Offensively, we knew this coming in, and we tried in the first half, but we emphasized it more in the second half that we have to throw the football. And they were playing everybody what they call in the box, but playing the run on the line of scrimmage, playing us with man coverage. And we've got to complete some passes. And so we came out in the 3rd quarter, and we threw an out route, and we overthrew it out of bounds. And then we threw a post corner with maximum protection, which means everybody's protecting. We got a one-on-one route against man coverage. We run a double move, which is a post corner. It's impossible to cover one-on-one unless you they just can't do it. You can't take away the post and the corner. And we throw it 10 yards overset out of bounds. And so, at that point in time, I knew what we had to do, and we had to at least complete a pass. And so I put Luke in the game. We can go and made the quarterback change. This is nothing that we need to get excited about. Both players are good players. We got confidence in them, but Chris just wasn't throwing the ball well tonight. And So we put Luke in, and I thought he did a great job of leading the team down the field. Of course, Lamonte Thompson gives us the momentum with a big run, and just again, that's because of the way they were playing their defense. They're playing man coverage, and their eyes of the defensive backs are on their man and not on the ball. And when he broke through the line, it was clear sailing. All they had to do was outrun the secondary once they found that he had broken through. So that helped us in that particular play, but it's hard to do that. So we needed to complete passes, and I think Luke only completed one, but it was one we needed, and then we got a penalty on that play. Then we got to run a reverse, and we were able to ice them. So that was a great way to end the game, even though we got to hold on football when we score, because that was actually on a fumble also.
Let's talk about two linebackers before we get the highlights. We had some guys play really tough. They took some serious injuries. Guys got back into the lineup. They knew we needed them. Well, we really did. It was physical. They were cutting us a lot, hitting us in our knees. And on one particular play, we had Brian Barnett and Tavares Wilson go out. Both of them came back in and played. Demetri Orr was having cramps. He was playing. So Rod Woodson, he's so banged up, it's unbelievable, but he's playing, and he's playing great. And Richie Matafa had a great night. Richie had, we had finally got some sacks, which was great, and Richie got a sack, tackle for a loss, had a good game, and of course I think Woodson led the team in tackles according to the press box stats. But the bottom line, it was a group effort. You can't play that good a defense against that good of a quarterback without being a group effort. Well, we're going to get into that third and fourth quarter highlights right here. The Lions start the third quarter down 2. Here's the highlights from the second half win over Delta State.
Wooden on the handoff up the middle. And we have a new quarterback into the game for Delta State. Wooden, the junior, out of the gun. Pistol formation. Handoff. Breaking a tackle. Matafa got to wrap up. It'll go for a 1-yard gain. Gone inside 4.5 to play now in the third. Shotgun snap. Dropping back, swinging it out to the near side. Catch is made. Playing up tight now. Rod Woodson's going to come on a blitz. They hand off, spins, maybe 2 yards. Big stop. That's going to force DSU to punt it away.
Michael Schuster a chance to kick that field goal.
Snap the punt, no rushes on. We're going to try to set up a return. It's a very low kick, though, that takes a big DSU bounce and then kicks to the boundary near side out at the 21-yard line. Luke Wingo back in at quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off, keeps it, cuts it up maybe a yard. 2 back, split either way. They give it up the middle, exploding, big hole, Coffey, big hole. Chris Coffey, he's at the 50. He has space, or is that Lamonte 20? Down to the 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, North Alabama, Lamonte Thompson, right up the gut.
Well, UNA gave Delta a little taste of their own medicine.
1 yard, 79-yard run. Off the upright, we miss an extra point. And the Lions get the lead back up 4, 13-9. Taylor Pontius on a high kick. This one sails to the goal line. Taken. Here's Levon Downs at the 10, 15. Cuts it back between the hashes. He has a big hole. He's running fast. Kayla Massey, maybe a touchdown saving tackle at the 35, the 36-yard line. Hunter Benefits Group scoreboard. Here's the handoff, MacArthur. He dives for the first down on 3rd and about a yard. He picks up 2. 2 running backs back there for Travar Wooden. The give and the handoff, MacArthur. They try to strip it, stays on his feet. First down and more, breaking it far boundary. He's inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Here's Travar Wooden. He wants to change it, working from the shotgun. The give up the middle. Here's the handoff to MacArthur. And he'll rumble forward behind Andre Lucius, 57 yards through the air. It's a 2nd and short 7. Lofts it to the near side on the boundary behind the coverage. This one, though, overthrown and complete, intended in the near corner in the back of the end zone for Eric Clayton. 4 wides either way. Out of the pistol, 1 back in for protection. On the option, keeping it in traffic and diving to the first down marker. It is 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. Truesdale right side, slips and falls. He'll lose yardage. Eyeing the end zone to our left. Wooden with time to throw, pump fake. Going to keep it himself. Wooden head first. He paid for it. Helmet comes off. Joseph Smith, the snapper. Wooden back in to hold. There's the snap, the hold. The kick is on the way. This one is good. They draw within 1. Here is the kick. Jones knuckles it. It's going to roll all the way down to the 5. Lamar Smith picks it up at the 6-yard line, tucks it, looks near side, goes between 2 would-be defenders and gets to the 24-yard line.
But at the same time, doesn't want Luke to do anything or take anything that's not there.
No safeties deep. Luke wants to throw. Down and out, catch is made. Smith fumbles it forward, but he did make the grab, and there is a personal foul call, I think, that's going to go against Delta State. First and 10 play, far hash, moving left to right. Here is the reverse. Smith takes the pitch. Smith left side. Smith with a good block downfield. He's to the 40. He picks up a first down and barrels down to the 32-yard line on the far sideline. Lamonte with a big one, the 79-yarder. Shotgun snap. Keeper, Luke Wingo in traffic, falls forward. Running backs on either shoulder. Shotgun snap on a 2nd and 6. Keeps it again right up the middle, picks his hole, protects that football. He goes down to the 22-yard line. They come up and play our receivers tight. The keeper, Wingo, big hole, good downfield block, running behind Coffee. Luke Wingo 10, fumbles the football, but it is covered out of bounds. And up by 1, 13-12, handoff up the middle. Lamonte fighting for every inch of yard. He's down near the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal there. Here is the shotgun snap, the handoff, the keeper. Luke Wingo fights for every yard. In the backfield, Chris Coffey. He flanks the right shoulder on a 2 tight end formation. Up the middle, the keeper, Luke Wingo, fumbles it into the end zone. It is covered. It is covered. Touchdown, North Alabama. We'll kick the extra point. Schuster to our right. This one up. This one is good. And North Alabama extends a 1-point lead. We are up 20-12, down 8 to our Lions, 20-12. From just inside the far hash, DSU works right to left. The protection collapses. He rolls and throws, intercepted. This one is intercepted at the 32-yard line. And a mistake. Hey, everybody, get the grease ready. Get it hot. We're going to fry some okra tonight.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by Scholl's Distributing and Budweiser, the Bishop Automotive Group, and by Hometown Market.
Daddy, can I get a puppy, please?
Okay, Sammy. It's bedtime.
Oh, 10 more minutes, please.
10 more.
Yes. Please. Hey, Daddy. Will you buy some alcohol for my party tonight? We'll be right here at the house. You can even take the keys. Please?
Absolutely not.
Each time I turn around.
Never let me have anything.
Don't be a pushover.
Hate you.
Be a parent. Prevent. Don't provide alcohol to minors.
Score big with Bishop Automotive. All of your favorite new cars and trucks. Toyota, Scion, Chevy, Buick, GMC. Best-selling used cars like Honda, Ford, and Nissan. Even luxury vehicles on sale. And everyone's a winner with Bishop's benefits. Get a lifetime warranty and oil changes for life. Need credit help? It's guaranteed. So if you need a better car or truck today, get off the bench and visit BishopAutos.com. The Bishop Automotive Group.
Hi, I'm Bobby Wallace, and I would like to invite you to shop with my friends at Hometown Market, located in the 7 Point Shopping Center in Florence. Hometown Market can supply all your grocery needs, with a large selection of groceries, fresh fruits, and vegetables at their everyday low prices. Their meat market offers a wide variety of fresh meats cut daily by the qualified meat cutters. Look for the other Hometown Market locations in Athens, Decatur, Hartselle, and Aniana. Hometown Market, 1421 North Wood Avenue in the 7 Point Shopping Center.
Welcome back to the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. The Lions pick up the victory over Delta State, improved to 3-1 on the year, doing it on the road. A road win in the Gulf South Conference. Doesn't matter who it's against. It's always great, Coach. Getting into that player of the game segment now, brought to you by Montague's and Frostbite. And there was a key play in the second half that not only got us on the board, but really got that momentum turned.
Well, you know, we're talking player of the game, and we're really talking about play of the game but it was such a big play that, without it, Lamonte, we're struggling on offense. Lamonte Thompson makes the 70-whatever-yard run for a touchdown, outruns the secondary, hits the hole. The blocking was great, but that play changed the game. I mean, that play put us ahead. It gave us the momentum. The defense thrived on it. We could have gone for 2 after that play, but I didn't, and of course, it ended up winning by 8, so maybe it would have made the extra point, would have been up by 9, and we wouldn't have been sweating there at the end. But the bottom line is that one play. We always preach every play is important. You never know when your chance is to make that one play that might change the game, and that was Lamonte Thompson's player of the game for that one play that he made a great effort on.
79 yards, comes late in the third at the 2:07 mark. Lamonte Thompson right up the middle.
The Bobby Wallace Show is brought to you by First Metro Bank, the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, and the Marriott of the Shoals Hotel and Spa, and by Little Steve's.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. #1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. #2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
Very excited about being here. Very excited that you're here. You know, it just means a lot to me, and it's a great way to get started. And I've got a lot invested in this university, and I love this university.
The Lions of North Alabama improved to 3-1 with a 20-12 victory over Delta State. Back on the Bobby Wallace Show, everybody. And Coach, when you're in season, you got to move on. A win is sweet. You got to move to the next one. But at least for tonight, it's worth celebrating a key win over Delta State.
Well, I mean, with the rivalry that UNA and Delta State have had the last few years with the playoffs, I think Jeff Hodges has told me we've played them 11 times in 6 years. And so, you know, and I told our players before the game, I didn't say much, but I did say that, you know, when you get here and you see the teams warming up, and you remember just how big a rivalry this is, and so it's sweet to win this game. And but we got to move on to this week, homecoming and shorter, and you know, that's going to be another challenge. But let's enjoy this one tonight. Move on to, or actually last night. Move on to shorter this week.
Moving on from a rivalry into a new series, so we'll face shorter for the first time. We'll do it in homecoming at Broadley Stadium, and coming off this one, there's going to be a lot of reason to come out and tailgate and really enjoy game day at a great time of the year. Well,
you know, homecoming's always great. You know, there's great things going on with the tailgating, but also the Hall of Fame, the parade, pep rally on Friday night. People need to really enjoy that, and a lot of people come back for it. But we got to concentrate on the game. Shorter runs the same offense Harding ran. Obviously, it gave us problems against Harding, and maybe we learned from that, but it's a very important game for us because it counts in the conference standings. And obviously, you know, we would love to get off to a 2-0 start in the conference. That would be huge. So big game, and we got to prepare all week and have a good week of practice. A chance to go to 4-1 as Shorter College will come in. They play, of course, out of Rome, Georgia. They'll make the trip over for our homecoming, and it'll be just a great atmosphere to come in and get to 4-1 before heading out to Texas. Well, we'll take care of business first, and like I said, homecoming is big, and they'll have a huge crowd. We've had 2 great crowds at home. Hopefully that will continue. The spirit's great, the kids' attitude's great, and you know, I think we're making really good strides. This was a big win tonight for the young kids. So the Lions win at 20-12. Lamonte Thompson, the player of the game in this one, and the Lions improved to 3-1 with a great victory over Delta State University. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching The Bobby Wallace Show. Please join us again next Sunday at 6:30.